Welcome to another episode of Navigating Your Unretired Life. Today, we are really privileged to review an article by another frontrunner, Marianne Oehser, on 5 ways to unretire successfully. A lot of people are trying to figure this out. So, without further ado, here we go. So, the article is called 5 Ways to Unretire Successfully. It says, unretirement is not failed retirement, says our columnist. Her encore career, she adds, is the most fulfilling part of my life. Wow. And she published this in May 21st, 2024. Here's some information about Marianne. She's the author of Your Happiness Portfolio for Retirement. It's not about the money. She's the co-founder of Next Chapter Lifestyle Advisors. Marianne and her partner, Suzanne Latremoy, empower financial advisors to help their clients thrive in their post careers by having a clear lifestyle plan to complement their financial plan. So she's identified a niche for herself. To learn more, you can contact her directly at Marianne at nextchapterlifestyleadvisors.com or visit nextchapterlifestyleadvisors.com. So you really understand she can advise you, and I encourage you to reach out and connect with her. I've been reaching out to her. Well, hopefully we'll have her on our show one at a time. So this is an article worth reading. She begins by remembering reading Chris Farrell's 2014 book, Unretirement, How Baby Boomers Are Changing the Way We Think About Work, Community, and the Good Life. That was a front-running book that I covered in one of our episodes. And it was right on time. Marianne, like many, entered retirement with great expectations about living the retirement dream, only to discover her disappointment and frustration with conventional notions of retirement. So she dove deeper and started looking at 6 paths that retirees were taking, talked about in Nancy D. Schlossberg's pioneering books. So Marianne's 5 ways. Here are her 5 necessary steps she has in her article. Number 1, be clear about what you want. How do you want to work and live? Do you want to work part-time or full-time? What kind of a mix of time do you want to spend here? It's something to get clear on this. And then number 2 is articulate your value. What are you most proficient in? Get some feedback from other people that you know. And that would be a really good idea to focus on what you're proficient in and what what you really are passionate about and what could be very profitable. Retool if you're venturing on a new path. This is about learning. Boy, this is so important. All of this has to do with major transformation of your mind and your skill sets. And all of that involves learning. Lifelong learning is what I've been a part of. Manage your own expectations. So you want to manage your money expectations, especially. How can you fund this? How can fund your romance? How can you finance your romance? Okay, in terms of your new life. And be patient. Enjoy the journey as you go, even the hurdles. Get some help. And she's an advisor. I'm trying to help people too. So if we do it as a community, it's even better. So these are the 6 paths that she's talking about that she mentioned Nancy about referencing work of Nancy D. Schlossberg. So these are revenue generating paths that unretirees are taking. So you can kind of learn by how they're modeling this for themselves and maybe possibly for you. There are the continuers doing more of the same but differently. Then there are the adventurers doing something new. And there are the searchers looking for their new niche. And then there are the unpaid paths retirees are taking. There are the easy gliders. These are folks that are not focused on new revenue, but just going with the flow and spontaneously with life as it shows up. Then there are the involved spectators. These are typically professionals staying engaged with their profession as spectators. And then there are the retreaters withdrawing from active participation because it's all too exhausting. Maybe they're just their health is waning or they just don't want to do anything that's related to work. Some people like that. That's fine. So, what are Marianne Oehser's 5 ways to unretire successfully? I would be errant if I didn't, if that's the promise of this video, not to cover this. So I'm going to cover it, but I really encourage you to still read her article. Okay. And so this is really neat. So what you want to do is to think about the 6 paths that she mentioned I just covered here. Study them, think about them, the paths. It might be a mix of all of those things. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment below right in my player here because I do care about what you're thinking about and how we can provide additional information that could be helpful to you. So leave a comment below. And the question I have is what's the story you're called to tell about navigating your own unretired life? Um, I kind of went into deep contemplation. I said, wow, I think I could really get on top of this YouTube thing and make a whole channel called Navigating Your Unretired Life to help myself and help others navigate their unretired life. This is a huge opportunity, by the way. And what are you most passionate about? What are you most proficient in? And how can you unretire gainfully? Now, gainfully doesn't necessarily have to mean money. It could be just more joy. You might be just saying, well, I just want to spend more time with my grandchildren. I want to travel a little bit, or I want to, whatever is going to make you feel better and have you live fully and wholly. So that's really what I wanted to talk about here in terms of this. So read this article. If you need to know more about where we're going with navigating your unretired life, or you have some ideas, we actually have a Zoom show. So we can invite you on and have you talk about the business adventure, the path you're taking. And we could help promote you if it's involving other people. We've got 100 seats on our Zoom platform. So we can have a whole conference if you want to do that. We're set up to even manage that. So this is really great. So if you need to communicate with me, you can text or call me at 206-920-8067. You can email me at support@newworldcom.com. You can visit our website at www.newworldcom.com. Visit our e-learning services and see where we're going. We're able to do whole mobilization campaigns here that this is all part of. So we're look forward to working with you. Just let's check it out. And I really thank you for watching our video and stay tuned for more good things to come. Thank you.